Okay. Okay, so hello everyone. Hello everybody online and in person. So welcome to the Crafted Project final event. First, thank you to the Mobilier National for hosting all the day here. And the day is dedicated to the dissemination of the results of all the projects. And so, as you will see, even if it's a short duration, it was 2 years only, the project has enabled us to carry out a wide range of activities and reach out to a variety of audience, including professionals of cultural heritage and digital, but also educational and amateurs communities. So we are very happy and proud to present you all the results of the project. We are here with all the European partners of the project, and we thank them for being there with us. This morning, we will have a general presentation of the project by Helène Cavalié, the coordinator of the project. And then we will have a series of presentations linked to the promotion and transmission of the craft. And then a session more dedicated on tech aspects linked to data. And in the afternoon, we will have a round discussion with a diversity of communities. And the idea is to put the results into perspective. And for those on site, we will have activity and hands-on events. Some information. So we are recording the conference, and it will be published shortly, I would say, hopefully, after the event on Europeana. Okay. And before we begin, just to inform you that we invite you online to participate using the online chat. Our colleague Marco will moderate it all the day. So if you have questions and comments, you're very welcome. And I will give the floor now to Helène Cavalié from the Mobilier National.
Thank you. I'm glad to greet you all to the Mobilier National on behalf of Hervé Lemoine, its president. All the presentation will be in English during the day, so I will propose you a very short introduction in French with a delicious accent, and you will appreciate our translators who will accompany us all the day long. Okay? Donc, vous vous trouvez ici dans une salle qui porte le nom de Charles Lebrun, un peintre du roi de France qui fut à la tête de toutes les manufactures royales au XVIIe siècle. Donc, nous sommes un endroit stratégique pour les crafted, et vous pourrez profiter tout au long de la journée d'un délicieux bar qui fut le bar historique de l'Élysée.
So you're here today in a room whose name is Charles Lebrun, who's a French painter at the head of the royal manufactories of the 17th century. And you'll enjoy a breakfast. A breakfast at the bar of the Élysée, which is a historical place.
Donc, ce 22 juin 2023, les collections du Mobilier National et d'une belle série de nouveaux partenaires européens rejoignent la très belle plateforme européenne Europeana. C'est une grande campagne thématique qui a été lancée, dédiée au savoir-faire et qui a été menée à bien durant 2 années. Et vous les découvrirez tout au long de la journée.
So today, June 22nd, 2023, the collections of Mobilier National and a great series of partners, European partners, are meeting the European aggregator, Europeana, that has launched a thematic campaign dedicated to crafts, savoir-faire, know-hows, which is called Crafted in 2020-2023, and you will discover what they do all day long.
Alors, cette thématique tient particulièrement au cœur du Mobilier National une institution pluriséculaire qui accueille en son sein 14 ateliers de restauration et de création et qui irrigue par ses besoins de restauration un réseau de plusieurs centaines d'artisans privés en France et quelquefois en Europe. Cette institution abrite également le campus des métiers d'art, donc c'est dire notre attachement à la problématique. Et puis les présents pourront venir visiter quelques trésors cet après-midi.
So this theme is very much at the heart of what Mobilier National does, which is an institution that has lasted for several centuries, and it's gathering together 14 restoration workshops for creation and disseminating, thanks to its restorations, a network of several artisans, craftsmen that are private in France and in some European countries. The institution also hosts the campus of métiers d'art or crafts. So this is to prove how attached we are to the craft issue.
Alors, c'est dire, donc en 2020, nous avons entendu dire par le ministère de la Culture que le prochain sujet de Europeana serait crafted. Et c'est avec enthousiasme que nous nous sommes lancés dans cette aventure. Europeana est une très belle initiative lancée en 2008 pour fédérer et faire découvrir les cultures et les trésors de chacun de nos pays.
So in 2020, we heard the Ministry of Culture say that this project was going to be launched, Europeana, and so this is to say how happy we are to be part of this adventure. This is a great initiative which started in 2008 to gather together all craftsmen and make possible to find out about cultures and treasures from every country.
Et donc, nous sommes à la fois très heureux et très honorés de vous accueillir et d'accueillir ce séminaire final et de découvrir avec vous le résultat de tout ce travail porté par chacun des partenaires. Nous tenons à remercier chacun d'entre vous, parce que j'ai voulu savoir qui remercier, on m'a dit tout le monde. Voilà. Et nous souhaitons longue vie à ce projet et nous attendons avec impatience de savoir quels seront les prochains sujets des prochaines années.
So we're very honored and glad to welcome you all to this final symposium and find out the result of all this work that you've been carried out. And we want to thank every one of you here. I asked, who should I thank? And they said, everyone. So I want to thank you all. And we wish you a very pleasant day. And we hope that it's going to be very fruitful. And we're looking forward to knowing who are going to be the results of this day. Thank you very much.
Merci. Okay, so thank you, Helène. And now we are very happy to welcome Brankica Zilovic, who is a contemporary artist and teacher, Franco-Serbian artist. She's, hello, she's in Serbia.
Yes.
And she will give us a keynote. It's up to you, dear. Ciao.
Okay. Hello, dear partners of Europeana. It's a very great pleasure to welcome you all today here. And we're going to raise today a very important question that is really very important to all of us. That is the question about the craft. Why craft is so important today, why craft matters today. So when he was launched, the project Crafted was having this very specific aim to transfer the European tangible craft to the future generation. So craft is not just by default a question of the past; it's also bringing the past to the future generation. So this bridging process is I would say the core question and the core aim of this project. So when we mention the Crafted, he's based on the aggregating process, which means that aggregating and enriching the contents and promoting the tangible heritage while also preserving the intangible skills of the knowledge of all craftsmen, people and artisans all around Europe. So as I said, the craft is not just only the hands-on like I would say manual activity. It is the huge, he's raising the huge and essential question of the cultural heritage, actually, and the cultural heritage that has been passed down from the generation to the generation, while at the same time shaping the identity of the many, many countries and many nations in Europe. So, however, we are all facing today very significant, I would say, challenges due to the changes of our society, such as the globalization, industrialization, dematerialization, and so on. So it seems to me, and I believe to all of us, more than important nowadays to join even more forces in order to preserve that that precious heritage. So as I said, the Crafted project is also, it's a question when he was designed and imagined, actually, and implanted, he was based on aggregation process, which means that bringing many actors and many people together in order to create a meaningful basis of the knowledge and the resources related to the craft, such as the photographs, videos, textual and visual contents. But also, I would say that this is very important a feature of the whole project, that bringing the people together in order to transmit to many other people. So this is a very specific feature. So linking people, gathering people together is also it's a core of this project. So by enriching this contextual and by providing very accurate information about the artisans and the craftsmanship and the tangible heritage, but also having a specific, I would say, awareness about the intangible heritage is the main goal, and giving to the future generation users and I would say user a very specific immersive experience. So craft is, as I said, it's about the heritage, it's about the past and the future. And it's also very interesting to know that the craft is by default raising many questions about, raising anthropological questions, ethnological questions, even the political one, and shaping, as I said, the identity of the nations. But also at the same time, craft is raising many questions about what the materiality is today, what kind of tools we're going to use, what kind of economical models we're going to embrace, what kind of scenario we can invent, and all that by promoting creativity in a way. So as I said, many countries were included in this project and working closely, hands in hand. And this collaborative dimension is something that I think was, everybody embraced that collaborative dimension and created that very strong link. And also, I would like to say that in order to create a very accurate content and significant information, the actors of the Crafted worked very closely with institutions, with the designers, artists, the media, and collaborated with them. And by providing the stories, different narratives, interviews, blog contents, etc. And all that in order to really create something that is specifically safeguard, I would say, in order to be reused in the future generation. So this is a platform. It's a digital platform. I would say that the fact that the digital platform is playing a pivotal role. So in terms of more wider and stronger, deeper accessibility and discoverability for all generation, for the students as well as the teachers, for amateurs as well as the professionals, for for the researchers, for the students, I mean, for many, many, as I said, users, and always in order to increase actually the contemporary questions. So I would say the craft is crystallized, not only bringing into the consideration, but like truly crystallizing the question that are highly important and highly contemporary. So those contemporary preoccupation, as I said, are, I would say, even political today. So craft is highly important today. We all know that, and I would say that this important dismantling of the consideration of the craft started in the early 2000, and today in the 2022, it's more than obvious that this question is more than important. I also want to say that Craft Project was actually allowed a deeper and more stronger work that was generated about the vocabulary, all vocabulary that is related to the craft. I mean, lexique, that is highly important, that is still like embracing that idea of accuracy in providing the good content. So they enable, I would say, more stronger educational awareness among the students and the scholars. And what I could say also that the interest for craft, so the whole project is here to ignite, that and to foster better and stronger interest for and understanding for craft in future generation, and to encourage them and to foster to generation to take this topic as their main artistic expression or a topic for their research and etc. So I would also like to thanks Michael Couture to give me the opportunity to take part in this project and to be deeply involved in this project through all these months, I would say. And finally, I would like to mention that I'm speaking to you today from Serbia, from Novi Sad in the northern Serbia, and the place of my residency, art residency, in the Studio 61, Atelier 61, that is located in the fortress, 18th century fortress in Serbia, in Novi Sad, as I said. And this is the very important institution even in former Yugoslavia, and today a foundation that is producing and promoting and popularizing the art tapestry based on cardboard art. So they possess, this is actually a museum, and they're possessing a huge collection of more than 300 tapestry, and they organized more than 2016 exhibition based on the art tapestry. So thank you for listening to me, and enjoy your day.
Okay. Thanks. Thank you, Brankica. Ciao. Thank you so much for the keynote and for your involvement in the project.